right,
Yeah,
we are back on the Morning Brew. We were talking about some of our old favorite restaurants. We're at the old Casa Vieja in Corrales.
Yeah.
That was one of the go-to places.
Jean-Pierre, yeah.
Jean-Pierre has Jean-Pierre's now over near the Cinema 24 multiplex.
I hate to admit, it's been there a couple of years. I have not been.
It's phenomenal.
It's absolutely fantastic.
You've written about it.
Yeah, I wrote a review about it a couple of years ago. That's somewhere that I always go with my dad. You know, it's kind of our you know, special occasion.
I'm the dad now, so I take my son there. Yes, I know exactly the dynamic. Yeah, it's great.
Another thing that, as we were talking about these restaurants where you go in and you're out of there fairly quickly, I had a friend who had a 3-hour dinner at Petit Louis the other night.
There is something to be said for the 3 or 4 hour dinner.
You know,
I did that in Santa Fe at El Mesón last weekend.
How easy to do up there too at El Mesón, but is that a lost art? Do you think? I mean, are we really? Are we going away from that?
I don't think so. I mean, I see, you know, a lot of wine dinners and beer dinners and prefix menus.
Right.
And that's how you get into a true dining experience.
Right.
You know, even, you know, I say go to Farm and Table. Sit there, start with a glass of wine, have, you know, maybe the empanadas, and, you know, just enjoy yourself, take it in. Because, you know, I think a lot of times we just get so caught up in, I got to be here, I got to be there.
Right.
Set aside some time to just dine.
Well, Farm and Table lets you do that, and so does Los Poblanos. You can sit there and you can just relax for 3. You can waste an entire day at Los Poblanos just kicking it.
I think it has to do with the restaurant, the style of the restaurant, because there are other restaurants in town that want to push you and want to turn those tables.
Right.
And those are not.
No, those are the places they want you to be there and order 16 glasses of wine and hang out and relax. Versus the places that want to have 16 different people order 1 glass of wine.
Right. I had dinner at Scalo on a Saturday night about 2 months ago, and it was a friend, and I was catching up with her, and we really, I mean, we lingered, and it was a busy night, and I kind of felt bad about our server. But at the end of the night, he said something to me, and he's like, it's so nice to have people to sit and enjoy the food. And take their time with the wine. He's like, everybody's running in and out. And because I said, I'm sorry we stayed so long. And he's like, no, this was...
Well, Steve Paternoster runs a good shop.
He always
has, and he encourages. I know him, and he's a genteel host.
So
I get the feeling there that you can stick around as long as you want to.
Well, it's certainly about hospitality, and that's one thing that I learned in a huge way. There's a difference between hospitality and service. You know, service is what you do for somebody, and hospitality is how you make somebody feel. And what you experienced was hospitality. And it doesn't have to just be in a restaurant like Scalo or, you know, Farm and Table. You know, I think...
You can get that at Holy Cow.
You can get it at Holy Cow.
You do get it at Holy Cow.
You know, and that's something... you know, I know that Chris Medina, the owner, you know, he spent a lot of time in fine dining, and he's very much a hospitalitarian. It's kind of what we call him.
Right. Not just restaurateur, but hospitalitarian.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he'll make sure that you're taken care of, that you know, everybody's happy, and you know, I mean, to the best of his abilities. You know, you obviously can't make everybody happy, but you know, I think that's one place, kind of out of the fine dining realm. Yes, you know, you can still experience that.
But before Wednesdays, my wife and I's let's try a new restaurant day. So I'm anxious to read your blog as soon as you get it going.
Yeah, as soon as I do.
And speaking of, it is going to be going up at De La Rosa Dining? DeLaDining.com.
Yeah.
One L or two L's?
One L.
One L, okay.
And Justin's going to be, he was the food guy for IQ Magazine, and now he's doing it on his own. Curious Tony, you'll be here next week with somebody awesome, too.
I'm actually, you already put it into my head who I should have, so.
Oh, lovely.
I'll go take care of that
today. We'll see how that works. And your new book is out.
Yay!
And, right? Where can we find it? Like Bookworks, Amazon?
Anywhere.
Excellent.
That's great distribution.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday and you're already on Amazon. That's fantastic.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Frost Mortgage?
Well, we're just going to loan as much money as we possibly can until I see you next week.
Find us on themorningbrew.tv and also on social media all over, of course, YouTube at Morning Brew, Facebook at Morning Brew Show, and tweet at us at My Morning Brew. And we're going to be back tomorrow with our friend from the city. Our friend from Soul and Vine is actually going to be here, David Ruiz. Gary Opedal is here tomorrow.
Oh, fun.
Yes, we got a whole bunch of great stuff tomorrow.
You got a good show.
Yes, on the Morning Brew with friends.